All right. So this computer right here, um, I got it when I was in Colorado. Brandon Ratner was giving me a ride to the hotel that I tried to commit suicide in by taking those pills. It was a bunch of caffeine pills and some sleeping pills. Now I do notice that it's not really zooming in, but also um, let's see. Apparently, my computer was unable to restart, so it's saying restore. Lucky me, I have this here telephone, and although it's cracked to shit, I can still access a lot of the information I need to on it. I'm going to be showing you, hopefully, if all of the electronics stay charged, because I only have one charger for both of these computers. Um, the computer that I'm using to record is C3. This one right here is called C2. The computer that the Adams County Sheriff's Department stole is C1, and the computer that was stolen up in Washington State is C4. Um, a lot of evidence has been lost. A lot of evidence was transferred off this here computer and put onto flash drives, and also onto that computer C4 that was stolen in Washington State. Which, by the way, that scenario there, that whole thing is videotaped. It's on my YouTube. I'm going to be showing my text messages between Rayanna Ingersoll and myself, as well as the emails, or sorry, the messages between Amy Kalina Kingery, aka Amy Spencer, and myself. Now, mind you, I blocked Amy Kalina Spencer, so it's gonna say at the bottom of it, it says unblock Amy or something is wrong. But I guess we'll go back to quite a ways. Um, that's April of 2018, December 23rd of 2017. Uh, all right. Well, I guess we could probably go all the way back to the beginning. Um, let's see. I went quite a ways back here. She actually, she was, she was a friend of mine once. October 3rd, 30th, 2012. It says morning. I'll turn it this way. That one's obviously not gonna do its thing. Fuck. All right. There's a couple parts in here, like where it shows her telephone number. So I'm gonna scroll past that. Um, oh, it shut off already. Sorry about that. It says morning. It's me messaging her. And then, sorry about that. Well, that didn't work. Your ex-husband sent me a friend's invite. He said he was sorry for blaming me when his dad asked about the missing cash he and John wasted on drugs and chapel girls. But not sure if you guys are getting along or not, so I decided not to accept until I know if you were getting along. All right. She typed, not entirely. He trying to, but in my life, after 2 years of bullshit in jail. Oh, good. This is actually coming on now. I just don't know if I'll be able to get it close enough to make it zoom in. Man, I give you mad respect for even asking me if it was cool, but honestly, it's your Facebook, lol. If you want to accept his friend's request, it's ultimately up to you. Big hug. I typed he and John messed things up pretty bad for me. I saw Nate and Roy on the Pearl Street Mall. Didn't want to check him in front of his dad, who was very threatening. I accept his apology, but I think not giving him away to pry at you is the right thing to do. Love you, miss you, see you in a few years or so. God, I wish it would focus better. She typed, I don't know about what they did to you. I'm sorry. I'll see you when I see you. Love and miss you back. It's not wanting to scroll, it's the cracked screen. I typed, hi, got a car. Going to Cheyenne soon if I get it running. She typed, oh, hell yes. I want so bad for you to meet my family. Brianna and I are always talking about you. I wish it would focus. I typed, I look forward to it. And then in December, I typed, well, I was going to be there a month ago, but life is what happens while I am busy making plans. She typed, oh, I understand. You take care of what's important first, then just let us know when it able to slip away for a few. I typed, yes, ma'am, you're important, but without transportation, I have to walk or get a fuel pump. She typed, okay, I know, but honestly, what you do for everyone up there is much more important than hanging out with old friends. LOL. And she's right. Saving lives is pretty important. I typed LOL, I'm in Chapel. I play superhero in Boulder. Here I just try not to be seen. It's because Chapel, Nebraska is full of racist bigots and assholes. A lot of judgmental fuckheads. Not real happy with it here. Type, although I show up to play superhero to Amanda Payne, but she freaked over something. I don't know what. Now we aren't friends. It sucks. Also, helped David and Laura Nelson with the store, scooped 5 trucks of horse manure, helped Melody Harms at the farm, and assisted Aunt B with the coat drive. So I guess I play superhero here too. This is in December of 2013, by the way. Somebody's messaging me on Facebook. Ah, Chloe. Very nice. I wish this would focus easier. Uh, So I guess I play superhero too, but these folks aren't going to freeze to death without me. And the ones in Boulder, they do. If I'm not there with the blankets at night, they'll freeze to death. She typed, "Oh, I thought you were back in Boulder. Well, you play superhero wherever you go. That's what makes you so amazing. And me be super proud to call myself your friend. How is Aunt B? I haven't seen her in years." Uh, I'm trying hard. It's not easy. I typed, "She is great, works with broke parents and broken kids. It's what she does. She gets to help out so much. I am proud to know her." She typed, "I'm gonna talk to Rihanna. Maybe between the two of us can figure something out to get down that way." I typed, "Well, if Nicole is still in Sydney, I might try to catch a ride up with her and walk back in a few days." She typed, "Oh my God, you would definitely not be walking back anywhere." I typed, "I walked from Montana to Boulder 3 years ago, from Denver to South Dakota 2 years ago, and from Boulder to Fort Collins 3 times last uh, last year. Two of those trips in the heat of summer, three in the snow of winter." She typed, "You're brave, LOL, and incredibly fit." I typed, "I miss people too much. It drives my determination." She typed, "Well, hey, I got to get going. Have dropped kids off at school and daycare, and hopefully we'll get to Rihanna's stuff. But screw it. Later, be safe. Good morning." She typed, "Morning sunshine." I typed, "No, that would be you. I'm in the dark side of the Schwartz. Laugh out loud. I wish I was there already." She typed, "LOL. IK. Me, Nana. Me too, Nana. And I can't wait to see you." I type, "I wanted to be there 2 months ago, but there's been a bunch of complications trying to keep my head high." She typed, "No worries. You'll make it when you can. You always busy with something, but it's always an important something." And she's right. Um, Brianna and I were just talking about you. That's why I never planned. Fuck it, we'll just scroll through most of this shit. We'll get to let's see, September 30th, 2016. "I wasn't able to get a hold of Miss Christie to get the stove. I really wanted to keep my word. I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia now." Amy Spencer is the one. She actually traded meth for that stove, by the way. Um, that's Megan Christie. It's actually Megan Christie who used to own this house. This is the house that I was going to buy from Megan Christie. I didn't get to because Natalie's death was incredibly expensive for me. Um, Anyway, I typed on September 23rd, 2016, I typed, "Haven't seen Megan in a while, so no wood burning stove, but I check her house every other day just in case." By the way, I was working for Megan at the time, trying to clean this place up so she could try to sell it. I typed, "I wasn't able to get a hold of Miss Christie to get the stove. I really wanted to keep my word. I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia now." She typed, "No problem." I typed, "I like to keep my word. Sometimes I don't get to keep it. Effort doesn't always get results, but I usually come through." And I did. Until I hurt my back, I almost always came through. Um, October 3rd, 2016. Of the 9 homeless I talked to in my 4 days in Virginia, all were foster kids just like me. All were dropped off with empty promise promises and the clothes on their backs, just like me. The only one without a job was on prescribed opiates as a kid, just like me. Basically, he was addicted to legal heroin when he was 18 and got cut off from his meds. Fuck, I wish this thing would focus. Um, I stopped taking them December 14th, 1997, and it was hell. Unlike me, he cannot function because he is addicted to heroin. Thank you for not understanding. Now, by the way, I sent this out to a bunch of people. There's a reason for this. I typed, "It's my top post, set to public. If you like it, please share it." Um, I typed, "What's up? Morning." This is in March of 2017. I typed, "What's up?" That was well after I left Virginia. And then August 6th of 2017, I typed morning. And then um, September 18th, 2017, "Amy, can you call me? My number is 720." Fuck it, I don't have that phone number anymore. I typed on December 13th, 2017. This is the month that Natalie was killed. Matter of fact, this is December 13th. That's the day that Natalie called me. Um, and I was half asleep. I typed, "Morning, Miss Amy." She sent me a picture of a puppy, super cute. And I typed, "I like puppies." She typed, "LOL, me too." I typed, "I hate small talk, but glad someone typed back, how are you?" And then there was a video from December 23rd, 2017 that I sent to her. It's been removed. They didn't like what I had to say in it, although the things that I said turned out to be true. Um, but that video won't play anymore. It was removed as spam, motherfuckers. January 10th, 2018. Um, I got a message from somebody. Somebody sent me this thing saying that Joey's Joey Moreno, basically that Natalie's killer had been found. This person's name is Michael. He typed, "I know who killed Natalie," and the person, or he's typing to someone named Michael, and it says, "Who? How would you know?" He typed, "Her ex-boyfriend Joey did it because my homie knows Mark and Joey, and Mark pretty much just told John that Joey wasn't at work and shit. Long story, I'll tell you later." Fucking damn it, focus. Uh, let's see, January 12th of 2018. There's a picture of Stephen McMillion's chest as an X-ray. Stephen McMillion got stabbed with a K-bar by a guy who goes by the name of Monroe. See that milky thing in the middle that the knife looks like it goes into about an inch and a half? That's Mobley's heart. He got that rescuing a little girl. Most of us used to do that. Then here's a video. Sean Schwartz was live. It's a video from McKinnon Lee, as you can tell by the background. Well, you be able to if it focused anyway. April 18th, 2018. I typed, "Morning, Amy. Tough fight." She typed, "What's up?" I typed, "I was thinking about going to chapel after I get paid. I don't like many people there. We're guilt by association. So figured if you wanted, I could meet you somewhere else and eat some damn food." typed LOL, sounds good to me. Just let me know about when you'll be this way. I'm working evenings in Big Springs now. I typed KK. It will be after the first of the month. Um, April 23rd, 2018, I sent her a video of the assault against me in the hospital where they omitted over 90% of the evidence or more. I typed action starts 55 minutes in. This is unedited that I sent her. Um, and then somebody sent me this state police warning that ended up being bullshit. So I'm actually going to scroll past that. Um, on December 28th, 2018, I typed, okay, where is Casey most likely to hang out? Morning, Miss Amy. I hope you were doing well. By the way, Casey is her sister. Um, Amy Spencer was actually a victim of child molestation. Her dad. Um, Here's one from July 18th, 2019. I was in Tacoma, Washington. I sent her a video of while I was up there, and by the way, that video is on YouTube here. Now, September 7th, 2019. This is while I was in Wyoming. This is right after the situation with Ray Ray. By the way, Rayanna Ingersoll, I'm going to put the conversation with her about this trip in the comments section below. Um, those of you who haven't seen it or whatever, you'll get to watch it and you'll get to understand. Um, on September 7th, 2019, now after listening to the conversation between me and Ray Ray, you'll realize that I was the victim. You will realize that Amy Spencer is a meth addict and that she stole my things, that she lied to me and did some pretty fucked up shit. You'll also realize that the charges against me in Wyoming were bullshit, that I was railroaded, and that it was a very fucked up situation. Anyway, Amy types to me, how fucking dare you treat my girls in that manner? In what manner? She wasn't there. I was protecting her daughters. You low life piece of homeless gutter trash. Now that's always how it goes, isn't it? You always go for the cheap shots. When you have a disagreement with a homeless person because you did something wrong to them, you call them trash, or you tell them to get a job, call them a filthy piece of shit. She typed, I hope to God your creepy psycho ass gets ran over by a dump truck so you can join the rest of the trash. You have no fucking idea what we have been through for so long, and you absolutely have no fucking idea what I feel. I finish this here. It's pretty long. Could be capable of doing to someone who hurts my ladies in any way, shape, or form again. God damn you, Sean. I fucking loathe you. Really, what did I do to your daughters, you fucking psycho whore? She, let's see. I have half a notion um, to drive to Rollins my damn self and distribute some punishment onto your ass, you ragged rat face looking motherfucker. You are a waste of space. Meanwhile, it was a situation that was going on because Rihanna was abusing her kids because Rihanna was an alcoholic. Also, her kids were abusing both of us and each other. You're a waste of space and time in this world, and you're obviously a child abuser and ungrateful fucking puke, too. Rihanna was the only person left on the face of the universe who wanted any TJOG to do with you. Went ahead and burned that bridge, huh? I protected your daughters, you fucking moron. Maybe you should listen to that video between me and Ray Ray. Fucking idiot. Um, let's see. Get on some medication, you sick fuck. I typed, what? I protected your kids from Rihanna as best I could. Between hitting them and calling them names, she wasn't nice. You be as mad as you want, but I didn't choose meth over your kids. That was you. I forgive you for your cruelty. And by the way, the conversation between Rihanna and I also verifies this. Um, I forgive you for your cruelty. I don't forgive Rihanna. She will need to be honest to get that. I never wronged you, but you passed. Anyway, I have forgiven Rihanna because she was honest. That conversation that I recorded with her, yeah, she admitted that she was wrong. She admitted that she fucked up. She's apologized since then. Oh, I better show this to you, though, huh? Mm, what a pain in the ass. I never wronged you, but you passed judgment on me anyway. I would like my tattoo supplies back. You didn't seem to have issues with me when I let you borrow them. I won't say I am sorry for protecting your kids. They pretended you never fed them and pretended Ray Ray wasn't feeding them. Obviously, they were fed in both places. God, I wish this thing would work. It won't friggin' focus in. Get off the drugs. Call your kids. Stop playing victim. Your kids are tyrants. But Rihanna hit them because she was drunk and misses her boys. They didn't deserve to be hit. Don't accuse me of child abuse. I protected your kids. She typed, this is on October 4th. Bah ha 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 ha. You really do have mental problems, dude. IDK where you are getting your ridiculous info from. I'm MDCLY, a meth user, you fucking idiot. I talk to my kids almost every day, and been killing it here making money to get us a good living pad. Now, the conversation between Rihanna and I shows that that's bullshit. Fuck, I wish this goddamn thing would stay on. Um, Sends, you have no right to pass judgment on the people, you murderous fucking psycho, and IDK what tattoo stuff you're talking about. We sold the house and it's been cleaned out, ready to burn down. Sorry, you can't figure out where you scattered your stuff. Maybe if you weren't a dirty hobo, you could find it all. She knows exactly what tattoo stuff I'm talking about. She's a fucking piece of shit. I typed, you're a terrible person. You chose drugs over your kids, dropped them off with an alcoholic, and stole from me, as well as slandering my name and pretending I would harm your kids. I care more about your kids than you do. She typed, dude, I'm gonna fucking call the cops on you. You are a psycho. I typed, bitch, you got a hold of me, slandered my name, lied repeatedly, stole from me, and think you have a leg to stand on? You're the psycho, you junkie fuck. Tell you what, I'm going to block you now since I'm going to the cops tomorrow about you anyway. You don't deserve to have kids. I hope they get a good family, unlike yours. And that's when I blocked her. Um, Now let's go to the messages here between Ray Ray and I. There's a lot of them, so there might have to be a part two to this video. Now, there's some stuff in here where she claims that she didn't do anything wrong, and then later on, she does eventually admit to it. Um, but at the beginning, it's completely different. I had my telephone stolen, and that whole situation is on here too, as well as the way the police treated me over it. There's also a conversation with a woman who worked at Starbucks up there and a couple other Starbucks employees and several other people about my stuff getting stolen. Says conversation with Ray Ray, Friday, August 9th at 12:03 p.m. Ray Ray, it's Sean. You tried to reach me August 1st, but my phone was stolen. I am sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. I am not in Wyoming. Please be okay. The phone that was stolen by that woman in uh, Washington State, Ray Ray had sent me a message while it was stolen, and I didn't see the message until I got it back. Um, by that time, I needed to. By that time, I'd already reactivated this phone, and I didn't have the money to keep that one on for another month, so it was shut off, and I had to use this one to get a hold of her. Um, Anyway, she typed back to me, I'm not in Wyoming either. I did get a hold of you, but you blew me off, or did it phone get taken after the last message? It's okay though. Yeah, my phone was taken before the last message from her was sent. Um, I'm honest with my friends. I let them know what's up. I typed, I let a homeless woman borrow my phone right after I messaged you. She stole it. It's not okay, Ray Ray. I should have been there for you. I can't stop living once I start, even when you are mad or I am mad, and I am sorry I couldn't take care of myself. She typed, where are you now? And I sent her a map thing of where I was in Tacoma. She typed, Washington? What's there? I typed, there's trees, the ocean, animals, everything a growing boy needs except for love. I had hoped my dad would care, but he doesn't. I assume you were in Nebraska with Nikki or Colorado with Amy. She typed, I'm in the same boat, but stuck in Sydney for now. At my mom's till get my camper this weekend, getting vehicle to pull it hopefully next week. Then I'm thinking of New Mexico. Have friends there that said I can park the camper. Hmm, I wish it would stay on. Thought about Sacramento too. They'll let me park camper anyway. I typed both places are hot. If I had the ability, I would bring you here to see the most beautiful place I ever lived. Give Nikki a hug for me. Washington State is the most beautiful place I've ever lived. It's it's gorgeous. It's it's more beautiful than Boulder for sure. The mountains are prettier. The foliage is far more beautiful, far more vast. It's a wonderful place. Boulder is too fucking touristy, and the mountains are flushed out and dried out, and by comparison, the Rocky Mountains are fucking nasty. The Flatirons are beautiful from a distance. If you've ever walked through the woods in Washington State, you know what I'm talking about. Um, she typed, I will. I just want to go somewhere to start fresh. Ryan already filed for divorce and custody, so now I just need somewhere to park the camper and get a job. I know I'm not staying in Sydney, though. I typed, I am only saying this because I am selfish, but there are many jobs here, many free campsites, and my vehicle has insurance for the next 4 months. I have food stamps, so gas is my only concern as far as that goes. I tried to like Ryan. You know I did. You shouldn't feel like trash for having friends too. I am sorry my head is so messed up. Everywhere I went, there was a Ryan. And later on, when you get to listen to the conversation between me and Ray Ray, you'll understand how that went. Um, she typed, that's kind of why I called you. We both need a companion. I have the camper, getting money in a week. Not sure if your Jeep can pull it, but I'm looking for a vehicle that can. We both need help and a fresh start. My head's messed up too. I can even help you with anxiety. I typed, I know you can help me with my anxiety. My Jeep has a tow package, but I don't have gas to get it there and can't go to Nebraska. If I had gas, and I couldn't go to Nebraska because of all the bullshit with the cops here and everything that they did to hide their crimes. And they are crimes. The officers here in Chapel, Nebraska broke the law to cover the wrongdoing of their fellow officers. Um, um, let's see. If I had gas, I could get to Cheyenne, but you would need to get the camper to Cheyenne. I can try to get gas. Maybe a church or something can help. I don't know. They historically haven't. She typed, I'm not sure either. I have no vehicle right now and not getting that check till next weekend, but I do plan on getting something to tow it with. That check then will have a couple hundred left for gas. Uh, I am having so much issues with this. Um, Couple hundred left for gas, but then I'll need to go somewhere I can find a job. I type, ma'am, if I can get to Cheyenne, would you be able to come get my Jeep? The oil leak is fixed. It will tow anything. It has a straight six engine, built for hauling, not speed. Have you ever been to Washington State? I will dance through hell if you need me to. Cali, Arizona, Washington, Montana, it doesn't matter. My safe place isn't a location, it's familiarity and company. She typed, can it pull a 3,200 pound camper? If so, I'll buy something cheaper. Never been to Washington, just know I need someone to be with me and to get out of here. And see, that's the thing, is that I was supposed to be helping her and she was supposed to be helping me. God, I wish she would. She typed, don't care where I go as long as I'm happy and can get a job and pull the camper because it's now my home. I typed, ma'am, this thing can pull way more than 3,200 pounds. A Jeep Grand Cherokee can pull 5 times its weight up a 7-degree incline. A Jeep Grand Cherokee weighs 5,700 pounds, so my vehicle included can pull 28,500 pounds. She types, so should I have a sister take me to Cheyenne first, just in case, before I buy a car? My grandma's Jeep Wrangler can't even pull it. The camper is 3,200 pounds um, and 25 feet. I typed, a Jeep Wrangler is a sports Jeep made for more speed, better handling, lighter weight, frame, and axle. If you prefer something else, let me know, and I will sell my Jeep to get you gas and such. I will support whatever decision you make, not just in words. You ask, I try. You decide what you want to do. Tell me what you need from me, and we will make it happen. Where is the camper located? She typed, I just want to know it can pull it, because if it can, then I can save money and get cheaper vehicle. It's in Sterling, but we'll be in Sydney this weekend. But till I get that check next week, I have no wheels. I typed, it will certainly pull it. I need to fix my brake lights and get gas. By the way, I drove it with no rear brake lights all the way from Washington State to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Um, let's see. I will start working on it immediately and let you know when I'm on the road. Might be 2 or 3 days before I can leave, then 2 or 3 days on the road. It will certainly pull the camper. However, if you get a vehicle to haul it, we can trade my Jeep for a car. She typed, okay, I'll get that money in 1 week. Where are we going to go? I typed, wherever you want. She typed, together, right? I typed, Olympic Peninsula in Washington is paradise. Never seen the redwoods in Cali. Montana is beautiful but expensive. Oregon, too. Miss Ray Ray, I love you. I will go with you wherever you need me to, but I need you to make the adult decisions. Ugh, I hate this. All I want is your company. I don't care about much else. I spend too much time alone. People are more important than my things. She typed, I feel the same. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'll make money. We can do this. We need each other. I typed, my food stamps and Medicare are Washington state issue, but I can reapply wherever you want to go. I got you, Ray Ray. She typed, I don't care where we go. I just need a friend and a job, and you're the only one who cares. Love you, man. And I still care. I typed, the Starbucks is hiring, so is the grocery store, the tobacco shop, the subway, the dispensary. That's just looking out the window. It's 420 friendly, and I went to high school here before we met. Also, I could build a house here that nobody would ever know is there. I was going to do that the day my phone was stolen. But my gas money went to buying a new phone. And then there's some pictures of Washington State, like 4 or 5 here. Type, well, I've got money in a week. As long as we can pull the camper, we can go anywhere. I typed, I am in the middle of the city. All these pictures were taken while I was typing to you. Would you like to try Washington State? My Jeep might be better to sell for a car. It's a 92, so it's almost 30 years old. She typed whatever you want as long as we can pull the camper. I typed, I will do as you ask. I know it has to pull the power to pull the trailer, but it is falling apart one piece at a time. I don't want you to be stranded in shithole Nebraska if something else breaks, or be stuck on the side of the road because of unforeseen circumstances like a blown engine or busted axle. I will try to head out to Wyoming by Tuesday afternoon. If I make it there, good. If not, I will sell it as scrap. Typed, okay. When I get that money, I'll buy a truck. I typed, yes, ma'am. Should I wait here then? If so, I will list the Jeep for sale. She typed, I'll get it in 1 week, so Thursday. I already have a vehicle in mind if they don't sell it till then. I typed, okay, I will see if I can get the Jeep listed tonight. I will give you the money when you get here if it sells before then. Hopefully, it will be enough to get a small car that's good on gas. Now, mind you, we were also conversing by telephone during this time, so there's a lot of stuff that it might seem out of place, but that's because we were having conversations as well as typing. She just couldn't always call. Um, Hopefully, it will be enough to get a small car that's good on gas. She typed, let's not give each other anything. We can just help each other and do what we can, okay? I typed, yes, ma'am, like a real family. She typed, exactly. I typed, can you drive long distances solo? She typed, yes, but where do I need to be? I typed, can I call? She typed, yep. I typed, still here. Are you still awake? She typed, kinda. That was August 10th by then. I typed, it says you replied at 12:31, but it just showed up and it's 1:31 here. I hope you sleep well. She typed, LOL, can't sleep. I typed, me either. Why can't you sleep? She said, don't know. Stress, anxiety, don't want to be here. A lot of shit going on and I have to hurry up and wait. I typed, you are loved. You are missed. Imagine Harlow cutting up. That's her dog, by the way. Harlow cuddling up close. Maybe that could help. I'm in hurry and wait mode as well. She typed, still up. This is at 4:43 a.m. I typed, yes, ma'am. I was just robbed. She typed, what? Again? She typed, how? Quit trusting so much. And by the way, this advice is probably advice I should have followed when it came to her as well. But the thing is, when you're in a desperate situation, you have to trust somebody. You can't do it by yourself. There's no way I could have done it by myself. It ended up being hell going there, though. I typed, I didn't trust him. She typed, what happened? I typed, oh, sorry. I typed, a guy asked me if I had a shirt. I told him I would get him one. He grabbed my backpack and started walking off with it. I didn't notice because I was going to get him a shirt. When I turned around, he was walking off with my backpack. I couldn't chase him, and I still couldn't. My back's too fucked up to run for damn sure. Um, let's see. When I turned around, he was walking off with my backpack. I couldn't chase him. I saw two people in a car, asked them if they saw a man with no shirt and a backpack. They pointed me the direction of where the man went. As I walked that direction, he jumped over the fence and was about 30 feet, 40 feet in front of me. I had seen the police car as I walked past, so uh, oh, so I let the men know that he needed to go get my backpack or I was going to the police on the other side of the building. He told me he didn't know anything about a backpack. She typed, "Quit being so nice, it fucks you every time." Uh, I typed, then he changed his story to say that he was chasing two people could you saw leaving with my backpack, except he was the only one there with my backpack, the only one, just me and him. So I told him that the two people back there in the vehicle and told me where he was, and he hit head that direction. By the way, this is I was voice to texting, so it makes it very fucked up. That direction, and he did have my backpack on you. Well, then try to send those people in the car were the ones who stole my backpack. So I made sure that we made it all the way to the police vehicle. Um, I yelled at the officer and let him know that the man is still in my backpack, and if there were two witness and there were two witnesses, and they flagged the two people in the vehicle over there, and they pull up, and well, it obviously was not a good situation. That officer said, "Well, he's not wearing a backpack now," and turned around and went back to his vehicle. Now, I had explained to the officer that this man was obviously on methamphetamines. He's got one pupil that is huge, and one of them that's tiny and kind of wall, although it's not exactly what I was trying to type. Um, Voice to text fucking sucks. Um, I won't take your advice. I am going to be nice to you, even if you fuck me for it. And she did, and I'm still nice to her. I should have read that before sending it. Before the typo and the way it reads, like I am a perv, I feel bad for pressing send. Um, she typed, I'm just saying you gotta look out for you, no one else. You are not. I know it's hard, but just look out for you. The fact is, I have been. These other people's rights that were violated, my rights were violated in the same way. But the difference is they had people in their corner. They weren't threatened and harassed and assaulted repeatedly by the police for trying to come forward. Because while I got negative media attention, Zaid Atkinson had all sorts of people that were like, "Oh, that poor black dude." I typed, "I can't, Ray Ray. I was trying to tell you that in Cheyenne. I took a lot of physical abuse to the head in the last 2 years, plus the PTSD. I walked 4 miles from my Jeep last week because I was crying about Miss Peaches. I hate texting." I didn't make an emoji face, just kind of put one there. God, fucking look at it. Oh, I don't think anyone is going to help me move the camper. They keep blowing me off. Shit, how can I help? She typed, "You can't. If nothing else, I'll have to wait till I get a truck." I typed, "Yes, ma'am. It was a rough night. I can't get out of my car." I was in a lot of pain. I typed, "How are you feeling today?" Are you able to talk? If not, I can try back later. She typed, I'm here. I need to get the camper and get out of here. Tired of waiting. How are you? I typed, hurting but hoping. I finally passed out right before you messaged me. She typed, good. I typed, my phone won't stay on. Going to charge it in Starbucks. She typed, okay, call me when you can. Then she typed, where are you? And I sent her a link to where I was. Um, I typed hi. She typed hello. I typed, can you talk? All I can think about is killing myself. She typed, don't. I typed, yes, ma'am. Can you meet me in Cheyenne? I am trying to sell my welder so I have gas money. I still haven't been able to get my brake lights fixed. I am trying. She typed, I won't have a vehicle till next weekend. I typed, I will start making calls. By the way, um, one of my phones that was stolen, a guy traded it back to me for my welder. I didn't get to sell it. Just like when that lady sent me that money so that I could get out of there, um, I used it to be able to get that phone back because that phone was full of evidence. She typed, I can start walking. I typed, I walked from Bozeman to Boulder, no rides. It was hell. You are more likely to get a ride, but also more likely to be victimized. I might know someone in Sydney or Chapel who can take you in temporarily, but I won't know until they get a hold of me back. I'm also trying to reach people in the hopes of getting gas money. She typed, okay. Uh, I typed, still trying. Seeing you is the only thing keeping me from killing myself. That's a lot of pressure to put on someone else, and I am sorry. It's one of those things that I should keep to myself. I'm making calls and texting and messaging, nothing back yet, but I'm trying. She typed back, love you, man. I typed, love you too. Are you awake? Nothing yet. She typed, I am now. I typed, no sleep for me. No luck on funds either. She typed, barely any for me. I typed, my phone is almost dead and I don't have a phone charger, so I'm going to look for one and hopefully be able to contact you back. I got 24% charge, so you can call. She typed, why don't you have a charger? I typed, it was stolen. By the way, obviously, there's no mention of Amy's kids in this yet. Along with two phones and a bunch of evidence. She typed figures. I typed, yep. She typed, Heather said she would take me to get the camper, but she lied, so now I have to wait till next weekend to get it myself. Heather is her sister, by the way. I typed, shit, I am on my way to an appointment with Adult Protective Services. Was a long night. She typed YAPS. I typed, I can't take care of myself currently. I'm hoping they will grant me a temporary settlement. She typed, okay. I typed, I will get a hold of you after my appointment. I typed, borrowed a charger, but only 5% charge. She typed, I have tons of chargers. I typed, I got 25% charge now. The cord is only 4 inches long. By the way, I still have that cord. And then I called her and I typed, sorry, it died mid call. Are you awake now? Or no, she called me, sorry. And then it died, and I couldn't call her back because it was dead. Um, I typed, Ray Ray, we can get a houseboat for cheap here, as big as an RV, so it would be towable nationwide. Just an idea to throw out there. I figured just in case you didn't buy the RV yet. If it's the RV you had in Wyoming, I understand. One of the folks here suggested it, but I assume you have the one from Cheyenne and it has your things in it. Anyway, her suggestion was to get on a bus with Harlow and get a camper and a small car here to save gas and use my Jeep to pull since it's insured for another 4 months. Now, those of you who have already seen the video Ray Ray, you already know where this is going to end up. If we got a boat, then we could park on lakes, Puget Sound, or the Florida Everglades, or even in the middle of Arizona desert. I found 6 free fixer-up boats just in the last week, 4 of them livable already. I have not sold the welder yet, and no word back from the folks who I reached out to for help. No sleep yet. Sounds like it's raining out. I typed, I was thinking about looking into New Mexico. What part were you thinking? She typed, already bought camper. Was the one just outside my house. Just have nothing to pull it with yet. Aztec is where my friend lives. I typed, okay, I am still trying to come up with funds to get to Cheyenne. Only made $5 so far. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another video. This one's already long as shit.